Yo, and we're up. Let's check our monitors. Yep, we're good. What's that delay? Yep, there it goes. That's quite the delay. Cool. All right, so we're into it. Into it proper. Right, so today, as promised, we're skipping over the kick drum and we're going to have a look at this weirdly obtained Perspex Snare from the donor kit that we're going to be using as our snare for our restoration kit. As you can see, I haven't done anything to it yet. I haven't torn it down. It's so we're going to tear it down. We'll get it into pieces. We'll clean it down. We'll see if we can get some of this. Kind of hard to see on camera, but there's definitely like some fading, some spots. Yeah, you can see it there. A little bit of misting or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I've never dealt with Perspex before, so this is going to be really interesting. Um, we've got a fairly solid head, but it's warped unfortunately, so we probably won't be using that. We have unfortunately pretty decent hazy, but it's got a big hole in it right here, so it's stuffed. I've got a snare that's pretty cheap and nasty, and in my opinion, not long enough. We've got some hardware, which I think is off maybe off the original snare that went with the donor kit, which would have been a cheap piece of shit. And they've repurposed it onto this Perspex shell. So we don't know if the Perspex shell is a home jobby or if it's been repurposed from somebody stripped the hardware off a Rogers power tone. Because we've got 4 holes here for the original snare butt, which is gone. The throw was the right size, so they haven't re-drilled for that. And this throw goes with this hardware because they're matching kind of themes. It's functional, but it is like it's not pretty. And we've got a snare hoop, which I think is a custom job because we've got this is just cut out. It's not. It has been like nicely cut out, but it's. I don't think it's proper. I think that's clean. It's a home job. I can tell by this edge actually that this ain't quite right. So they've sanded this down, but they haven't sanded that down. It's all right because we'll be getting new hoops for the shell. Assuming the shell's straight, this is the big problem. It is a Perspex shell, but if it's a homemade job and not a drum that's been repurposed, then I do wonder if it's actually gonna be good enough. But we'll see how it goes, and it's gonna look freaking awesome with our electric blue resto kit. Right, so let's get it stripped down. Got the tools. There's my little. No. Oh, there it is. Hopefully these fit alright. Yeah, that fits alright. So there's no point in me doing this evenly because it gets stuffed anyway. But I'll get this hoop off and you can see how warped it is. Yeah, like what? Somebody's gone to town on this side. Just over tightened like crazy. It's like the hoop is all stretched out. And I'm really interested to see how this Perspex is going to clean up. Obviously, the hazy stuff's not going to come out, but we should be able to get it more. We'll definitely be able to get it cleaner. I'm a little bit dubious as to whether or not I should hit it with the Chemico, this stuff here, because I'm not sure if I want, because this is a paste cleaner. I'm not sure if I want to clean it with that. Maybe I can lightly, but we have to. But I'll do it very lightly because I don't want to introduce any scratches to the Perspex shell. Or we can just try a bit of detergent, see how it comes out. Right, I'm just going to put these tension rods in a jar and give them a blast with some CRC just to sort of start to get them, because the rust isn't too bad. That's pretty cleanable. That will come off pretty easy, I would imagine. Um, and they're not too bad really, but a little bit of CRC just to get them started. All right, now here we go. There's the hoop and our head, which is, why don't we take the sticker off of it? So that's trash. Okay, so I can tell you right now, this is not a custom job. This is a proper rim. Yeah, that's been cut by a professional for sure. That is proper. That's got a proper edge on it. Because I thought that would be a deep giveaway. Would be I'd take this off and this would be flat. But no, this has got an edge on it. This is definitely a drum shell. And look at the thickness of it. Okay, it's hard to tell how thick it is, but from when it's assembled. But now that I've got this off, you can see this is thick. I'll be surprised if this is out of round because I don't think you can warp it, which is one of the great things about Perspex drums. Right, now this hoop on the other hand is stuffed. Kind of hard to tell on this because this is a little bit spongy. But if I go like that, you can, yeah, actually, now that it's off the drum, it doesn't look nearly as bad. Huh, okay. I did, yeah, because it looked like it had been stretched out. Mm, you know what? Okay, this might actually be alright. Maybe it was just so this skin was just making it sit weird and it had just been shown badly. Huh. Oh, I hope it's not the drum. Oh, no, hang on. That's definitely... Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we can bring it back around. Because, like, looking straight down, it actually doesn't look too bad now. It's not as bad as it was when it was on the drum, being pulled. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. Actually, hard to tell. I think it is warped. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely... It's this side here. Alright. So, I don't know if I'll bother cleaning those up because we probably won't be using them. Now, here's the real trick. Get this on here. Is this warped? I'm going to put it on a flat surface. Sorry, I'll just check it on the bench. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't know if it is perfect, to be honest. It might be a little warped. Yeah. I'm going to work with it anyway and see what happens. It's entirely possible that being so badly tuned for so long, so badly, the wrong tension on it for so long is might have pulled it out around. I'll get this hardware off and have a good look. The sun's coming out. It was raining before. That's excellent. So these tension rods look pretty good, but the washers under them are terrible. Surprising. Okay. That's zapped me for some reason. Why are you zapping me? Well, it's not broken, or it's not broken at all, so I could maybe, you know, just it's so small, like, this got to be for, I mean, is this really for a 14? I don't like it. I'm pretty sure I've got a longer one in stock. I can't find it. I've got a gold one somewhere. A 20 wire too. Is that a 16? Yeah, this looks like a standard. 12, 13. Oh, that's a 20. Okay. So what have I got? I've definitely got one that's got more on it. Right, so this bottom hoop, I don't like it. It looks like it's been kind of custom made. Because if this is a Rogers power tone, then the hardware, because the hardware on it is amazing, it would have had a bottom hoop that came out with a big guard, and then there's a floating parallel snare, which are freaking awesome because they decouple and couple like in unison, so it doesn't go like that on an angle. It goes up and down on both sides. Very cool. This hook here is, yeah, that's not straight. Okay, and our head is hooked. It's too bad too because it's actually a nice hazy. Don't be fooled by the hazy. This is not a Mapex drum, nor did it come off a Mapex drum. So this hazy's been pilfered off a Mapex. But yeah, it's very light, super thin. That's what you want on a hazy. Just this is like track. This is going straight to track. It's useless. All right, and we made a bloody mess. All this crap. I'll take this around. So this is interesting. There is a groove. There's a groove here where it's flatter. So this rim comes around, and then there's a flat groove right where the snare would go across. A little bit of a dip here too. And this bearing edge on the bottom is like not as nice as the top. Huh. Okay. Yeah. No, this is okay. So this is more centered. And then it wears out right where the snare is. Yeah, this is worn out. This is worn right here. This one's not too bad. The edge is good all around here. But very on the center, whereas the top is the edge is like where it should be. Like on more to towards the outside, the bearing edge. Huh. Because you wouldn't need, like, if you repurposed different hardware into this, you wouldn't need to recut the bottom. I don't know, that's really confusing. Interesting. Alright, let me just clean up this bit. It's just wrinkling up. It doesn't normally do this. I need to hit this one. Alright. Let's get this stuff off. There's my rags. So I'm not too concerned about the additional holes in the snare because, and apparently this is a professional trick. A lot of players drill extra holes into their snare for more venting because it helps with the dispersion of the. You'll get more of a slap sound instead of the air pressure in the snare escapes quicker, so you get more of a instead of a if that makes any sense. So players drill holes, lots of holes apparently, into their snares. And that's cool. So we've got 4 extra holes here that we don't need. And we've got extra hole for every lug. I can't imagine that would escape, that would let a lot of air out though, to be fair. But this whole lug system is really strange. We'll have a close look at it in a second. Let's get this throw and butt off. Plastic washer. Plastic washers on everything. Okay. That feels to me like, oh, they're like homemade. Really strange. Okay, the throw stuff is fancy, but it also isn't like it isn't the flimsiest throw in the world either. Like this is actually pretty solid, especially this part here. I've definitely seen worse. We've got like there's a good spring mechanism in there. It's pretty clean. This is fairly heavy feeling, and this tensioner is pretty solid too. It's a bit cheap chrome here, but not too far gone. We could definitely use this. It's interesting that they've gone to the trouble of putting these plastic washers in. Why have they only put the plastic washers on the inside? I think, yeah, I'm thinking this has been customized quite a bit, but originally it was a Perspex Snare. I think that its origin story is still Perspex Snare. Why would you go for white anyway? Why white? Well, black. Stands out too much? I don't know. Anyway, this when we put this back together, it's going to be freaking cool because we're going for a blue color tone head with a clear. Let's go for a standard hazy. So it's just from Remo. So the hardware's been pulled into curve properly. This washer's not happy. It's a bit tight. Amen. Cool. And that's our throw off. Right. So the other cool thing about this snare is we've got an 8 lug. 2, 4, 6, 8. You know, 10 would be better, but not sneezing at 8. There's a lot of cheap kits out there which are, you know, 6. I've never said, I don't know if I've ever said a 4 snare. And so, okay, this is interesting. We've got very flush, I don't know what you'd call the inners, the shoe, I don't know. But this one here has got a lot of rust in it, so let's get in there and try and clean that up. And I guarantee you it will be all the same. So it'll be all the bottom or all the top, depending on how this was stored. But we'll get these out and give them a clean. These are coming off very easily, so yeah. These lugs, they're actually quite heavy. There's a weight to them, so that makes me think that these are old, because the other ones would be uh, like off the other kits, a lot lighter than that. So I'm thinking 60s. So I so hard to tell. I'm really having trouble with this one. They do look like a pearl lug that I've seen. That's that kind of knocked off. Um, they did a knockoff Perspex Snare, but yeah, I don't know. Oops, not sure. Actually, I'll just leave these off. These don't even need a clean. The lugs do, but the screws and washers are completely rust free. Maybe just a wee. I could give them a little scrub, but they're fine. And so far, there's only been one rusty insert. These are all clean. Okay, so I'm just popping out one there by the looks of it. Well, knock on wood. See how it goes. But you can see here that they've the original hole are those two, and then these top ones have been re-drilled to accommodate these lugs. I speculate because who knows? Maybe there's a purpose to have extra holes underneath the lug. That might have been something that they had to do for venting purposes. Because obviously, Perspex snare would be a lot harder to vent properly than a wooden snare. Because, wood naturally breathes, it's not airtight. Perspex, on the other hand, is completely airtight, sealed. Um, Interesting. We've got a little bit of a. I don't know if you can see that. Let's have a look. We have a like a pressure. There's no crack, but there's like a bit of a pressure look along these top ones. See, that's been drilled. Huh? Oh, that's for the throw. Oh, so the throw has been attached. It's just that the throw was put into position. Okay, so that narrows it down a bit. What Perspex snare throw was not attached to the shell? So, okay, I know what's going on. So this here, these holes here were for the throw, the original throw, which I believe is a big square thing like that with a paddle that goes ka-chonk like that. And then this end had nothing on it because it was a parallel throw that went up over the frame and just so it just sat on the past the frame. There's like there's a big framey bit that comes out and then goes. So I think that this was I'm thinking it was a power tone from Rogers because the pearls just have normal throws on them like that. Perspex wise, I know that they do a parallel throw for sure. Um, and and the Vista lights from Ludwig, they're all coloured, if I remember rightly. I don't think you get clear ones. They're all like a blue, like a bluish or an orangey tinge. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go straight into cleaning up the shell first. I think. Let's see what we can do. I don't want it scratched, so let's get more of this crud off. And using gloves. Probably should. All right. Yep. Let's go and get some gloves on. Okay, that sunlight's coming through now, which is not good for my lighting. Was that too shadowy? Yeah, that's not bad. So I'm hoping that this snare is like, because I mean at the moment it's an absolute mongrel, which is kind of what the whole kit's going to be like, other than the new sound shells. It's going to be a bit of a Franken kit. Just kind of got what I'm going for, but I was trying to keep it period accurate, and also trying to keep it looking cool. So my hardware so far is going to keep in line with that. My cymbals, not quite. They're a little bit more modern as far as I can tell, possibly 90s. So not sure anyone's going to go for that. But they're going to go with the kit anyway, just as kind of like a selling point. Like, I mean, people can swap out their own cymbals. Now, the snare, it's interesting because basically I'm hoping to put it together and it plays great. If it plays great, I'm going to be happy. If I put it together and it sounds like ass, I'm going to be really upset. But we'll give it a go. Right, and it is definitely dirty enough for me to give it the once over the chemical. So let's get it to it. Going good, but I'm going to go a little bit lighter with the product, and my pressure is going to be a lot lighter. And I don't have to worry about it getting in the holes, which is good. Not like our wooden ones. Hello? This black spot right here. You serious? You can come off, sir? Don't really want to put a lot of pressure on this. I have to. What is it? It's like in it. It's in something. I'm getting there. It's coming. It's coming. It's gone. Cool. I'm glad I got that off. That was annoying. Okay. Right, the cool thing about this too is I'm going to be able to go and take it over to the sink and actually rinse it off if we go to our drying process. Drying and polishing. Actually, what I might do is while I've got the wet blanket down, is I'll dry it, put it aside for a while, and then we'll get through all the hardware, and then because then once the hardware's done, we can take away this wet blanket, put it straight into the towels for the polishing process. And I think the polishing process is what's going to bring this around because it seems to work for everything else. And it's a plastic, so you know it's going to do its thing. But we also have to do the inside. which is a little bit different. Just trying to get out some of these scratches along the rim. It seems to be minimizing them, so that's good. Yeah, you can see that groove there on the side where it flattens out. Look at that, right there. That's where, and like I know that there's definitely snares that do that flatten out in that area, especially in the older drums. Like I've done an old wooden Premiere that definitely had like a groove there for the snare to sort of get more flush against the drum, the snare wire. There you can see there's a mark here from. We'll try and get that little polish out. It's working. Product. It's actually working. Right, and there's the haze I was talking about. It's on the inside. Hopefully we can get that polished out with the when we do our polishing treatment. Right, I think we've come full circle now, so we'll just finish up, and then we'll hit the inside. Oh, no, sorry, we're not quite round. Oh yeah, you can really see the haze now. There's a lot of marks on the inside. Somebody's been ungentle to the snare. I think somebody's been ungentle to it. Right, that mark's on the top. Okay. Let's give the rim a little white, might as well. Just a little one. Interesting. Now, when I rinse it off, I'm going to use a very mild temperature water because I don't want any heat making any differences to the shape of this drum. I'm a bit worried about that. So try and keep an eye out for where that haze, those hazy spots were, and see if we can get them out a little bit. Okay, it's a black spot here. We'll try and get that out. It's really in there. Oh, here it comes. I am having to put a little bit of pressure on here, which I'm not happy about, but we'll see how it goes. Because we're doing this in a not universal, we're doing it in a particular direction, then if we do get any kind of scratching, it should be fairly uniform, so less noticeable. Alright, we'll basically come full round. I couldn't really see where those hazy spots were. What I might do is I might give it a rinse and come back and see if we can go over those hazy spots a bit better. Okay, well there we go. She's all cleaned up. As you can see, the cleaning process definitely is introducing micro scratches. However, when this thing was wet, it was completely clear and see-through. There's the hazing I was talking about. See that big strip of hazing there? And here. But that's the only two that I can see that are really bad. There's some around the rim. It's clean as a whistle, but yeah. She's definitely been through the ringer. It's had a hard life. Um, but I'm not really. I don't think cleaning's going to get out those hazy spots, to be honest. It's permanently in the plastic. However, I'm thinking that with how this is now, with these streaks and haziness to it, it's actually spotless. So once we get a plastic protector onto it and give it a couple of coats inside and outside, it's gonna shine up real good. I think. I think it's gonna become a lot better looking than this because this is not bad at the moment. It's clean, easy to clean by the way, but I think we can bring it round. I think it's gonna look amazing. So I'm just gonna put this aside while we do our hardware. Turn the music down a bit. It's a bit loud. Yeah, there's a few hazy spots on it, and the scratching kind of unavoidable, really. I mean, it needed cleaning, so it is what it is. I'm pretty sure that the polishing process is going to get that out. I'm confident. All right, let's get into the lugs. because they are probably the least hardest to do because they're pretty clean. So we'll just get into them. And hey, there's only 8 of them instead of 16. So awesome. But we are going to be cleaning our tension rods. So there's a little extra labour there. Hang on, where's my toothbrush? Get that crap off the top there. So the insides are really good. So yeah, we're just giving it a shine up, really. And I think they're going to come up nice. This has got a little rust on the edge here. See if we can get that off. It's coming off. Some chromes, they just clean up better than others. And I tell you right now, that although this one isn't rusty, it's just not cleaning up that great. It's like an older style. It's a bit porous already. Just it's not going to get that shine that we normally get. But we'll clean it nonetheless and give it the business. And all these little nooks and creases don't help. Pretty good though. Like, you know, we're not combating with pitting or rust, so it's just really just giving it a clean up. Just making sure we get them thoroughly dry afterwards and blast them with some CRC. Giving the springs a little squeeze while it's in the bucket of water here. And what I'll do is I'm not going to blast them with CRC yet. I'm going to put them in the sun and let them dry out a bit. So that's just going to drain before I start blasting it. Give it an opportunity to get out. For a project like this, it's pretty normal for me to go for an entire container of Chemico. That stuff's not expensive though. CRC is more so, but also the one can might do the whole project. I mean, this is a big project though. Normally it's a little bit less involved, but this is like we're doing every nook and cranny. Oh, this one's drying up nicely. Good. Just keep an eye out for that one that had rust on the inside, because we'll disassemble that one. Because you can see the lumps from the inside, so we can sort that out. Yeah, that light's a bit much, isn't it? I'll sort that out. Stand by. Yeah, that's much better. Goodness, why didn't I do that before? Also, once again, another very clean on the inside. No rust, no damage. And then the outside is just, you can tell it's not bad, just needs a little tidy up. That's just dust on the top. Yeah, there's no pitting, no rust. Just needs a little TLC.
Well, baby, putting it. All right, Debbie.
There's no clues on the hardware as to what the swazzer is, either.
Bye, baby.
Like there's nothing. Sometimes there's little like numbers stamped on the inside of these. Some indication of what it might be. You know, sometimes there'll be a brand name on the inside of the throw. There's nothing. This has got a this has got a number, an inverted 2 on it. Yeah. Just no idea. Just Japanese stencil stuff, maybe. But it doesn't even look like that because I'm fairly familiar with that stuff. It really does look like the Pearl, when Pearl was trying to knock off Roger's stuff. That's what it looks like. Because they're so close to the Roger lug, just without the slope. The boat, I think they call them boat style. Not a clean one.
Thank you, Lord. Everybody out this way.
Tidy. There you go. There's the rusty one. We'll leave that till last. It's going to take some extra THC. Hard, hard. Oh, hard. Here we go. Just waiting for that shine to come back around. So, once this is all done, this whole project, what am I going to do with my donor kit? Because the shells are just awful. Possibly one of the worst builds I've ever seen in my life. It's like literally, it feels like it's made out of plywood. And they're like dry and bendy like plywood too. It's so weird. They're just awful, awful, awful. Um, so I can't really do anything with them. Somebody suggested I could turn the bass drum into like a cool looking bass drum shelf, you know, which might be an idea. I've done coffee tables before with old stencil kits that were too far gone to bring around. So it's possible. Bookshelves are kind of cool idea. But the other drums, the toms and stuff, I don't know. They're not doing anything for me. I might just biff them out. I could, if the shells were like a nicer shell, a better build quality, I'd rewrap them and do a rewrap project because I've yet to do a rewrap, and I'd love to try it. Get some really cool looking old style. There's this old style pink that like from an early Ludwig. That's really really cool. That you can kind of get a replication wrap of it, which would be awesome. Because like, when do you see that ever? And I was thinking about doing like a marshmallow themed kit where it's like pink and white. I thought that'd be really cool. But then like the me putting that kind of time and effort into something, it's going to cost me more to make the kit than it is to, and at the end of the day, it's going to be like with shitty shells when you really want, you want quite good shells for that kind of project. So I'm thinking they're trash. I'm thinking I keep the kick drum, do the bookshelf or shelf or whatever it is, and just kick the rest, and straight to the dump, or put them on to trade me for someone to do whatever they want with it. $1. Just take it away. $1. You're doing me a favor. I mean, they could be good to keep around, like for practice wraps, seeing as I have never done it before. Maybe I keep them for like a practice run. See if we can do it. Maybe I could convert. We could convert the tom into a kick drum, and I'm still going to be down a snare though. That's the problem. It's always the snare, man. All right, this is the last one. So this is the one with rust in it. The only one with rust in it. Weird. So we're going to pull the spring. Should be just very easily. Come on. I got it. No. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, that is just, I don't know what's going on there, like it was just sitting in water. Just that one bit. Because look at this one in comparison. Just no rust at all. So what's the deal with that? But maybe the drummer cut himself and was bleeding all over the snare. That happens. I don't know. Does blood cause rust? Pass? I don't know. Anyway, we'll just give it a quick clean up. Where's my... Here we go. This is the clean one. I'm just going to give it a... Might as well while we're here. Doesn't really need it. What are these called, these little inserts? I guess you just call them the thread, right? Maybe? Not rusty on the inside either. Weird. Okay. It's just that one there. So we'll put that on the bottom for sure. Well, that's the thing we're going to work out, our tops and bottoms. Because this time we've got to make sure it goes on. How do we got to make sure we got? Yeah. We'll just make sure that the right way around. Top being the most cosmetically perfect. What's happening, baby? What's happening, baby? That bomb. Mm-hmm. Over here. Okay, this top here needs a little bit of TLC. So that must be where the rusty one was sitting. Right, and let's see what we can do with this. It's pretty rough. It's actually the outside of it, not the thread on the inside that's toast. It's so weird. It is like I'm going to need sandpaper. It is toast. What is up with this thing? Like, it's functional, but man, the rust on it is like... It's bad. It's better, but it's still like not good. Um, it's not falling to pieces though. It's just I don't know. Maybe we just let it drink on some CRC for a bit. You can see that I've definitely managed to clean off quite a bit, but look at that. It's not good. But yeah, the thread's all right on the inside. It's just the outside. I'll just blast it up a bit in this cap. Drink up on that. Right, so that one belongs with that. Now these fellas, I'm going to get too carried away with these because they're pretty good. I don't really want to put CRC on it because they've got plastic washers. I could take all the plastic washers off. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just give them a quick. In fact, I don't even need to do that. I just need to blast them with CRC. What are these washers? I've never seen anything like it. They're just like being clipped out of. They look like something you'd see in plumbing. Right, I guess we'll do the tension rods next. Okay. So I'll put these out. Oh, actually, I can put them in here. Right, so let them drink up in there. Get in there, you little. Whoop. Oh, the police! Woo! Alright. And this needs a scrub for sure, but the bolts are good. Plastic aside. This is really hard to do in gloves. Oh, what am I doing? You're coming off. Oi, get in there. Right, now, do we take the butt off completely? How clean is it? It's pretty tidy. There's only rust on the very surface. There's only rust on there. There's nothing on the back. There's nothing on the back. Oh, there is on the edges though. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think we can just clean it like as is. Oh, the underside's fine. It's just this top side. Okay, so this is going to take some doing, I think. I'm just getting there. No, that's clean up alright. Such a small edge. That's better. Let's do a bit more. Okay. Rinse. Well, that seems to have done the job. We just, I don't know if I'm a handy on the top. So I could get maybe just one more pass. That's got it. Much better. Okay, just need another pass. That's all right. Let that drink. And these just don't need anything, but they're might as well. Whew, powerful. Put those there. Right. And we've got our throw. Okay. So once again, we've got pretty tidy looking screws, plastic washers. I'll put those off. He says, tentatively. Okay. Be interesting to see what drum these came off of. It's got to be just a cheap sort of steel snare, stencil snare from the 60s. It's got to be. Right, and this puppy here. So we've got a button here that we can take off. These screws need a good seam too. Just the head's what it looks a bit. Oh, hello. We're going to get information on the inside here. No? No. No information for you, sir. Right, and this should screw off as well. Do we need to? I don't know if we need to. It's pretty clean in there. It's no rust. It's just the rust is only on the handle here. And for some unknown reason, the inside here and along the top and a little bit on the cap. Everything else is clean as a whistle. So we'll just focus on those areas. This handle here is real bad. It's got a good weight to it though. I'm enjoying the weight. And we've got some very nice spring on the inside. And we've got a hello? Oh, it's not. There we go. Got a nice horseshoe pin thing in here as well, which is a bit more. There's a bit more going on than a normal, just a piece of shit throw. So that's good. Clean up right. That's clean up right. Just this handle right here is really rusty. Oh no, it's clean up. Cool. The underside is the worst. Go figure. That's pretty good. CNC will help a bit there. Alright, now let's give it a preliminary. So that's all rust on pretty much. Let's give it a bit of a shine up. That's shining up real nice. And get in there with the toothbrush, get the mechanisms right. So this part here is pretty bad though, right here. So let's get in there and give it a good. I'm guessing this is going to clean up pretty good. Yeah, no problems. Which means I can probably get in on this angle here, at the top. Oh yeah, and also do the knob on them here, even though it's not rusty. Cool. Get this mechanism a little bit of it. Hurt. Oh no! Not in the eye! No way to get along. And that's no way to get along. Okay, what are we looking at? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is good. Let that drink up on whatever. No, let that dry out, not drink up. And let's get these screws done. It's just the heads need a little bit of a. It's got it. Come here. This one needs a little bit more. Oh, this one's a stunning one. That's pretty good. No! No! Oh, got that loose. Nice. So I'm just blowing at that throw. Let's give it a what's for. Right, what have we got left? It's just the butt and the tension rods. Well, this will take me not long. Not long. Actually, we're going to do it for rag. Gone. That was very easy. A little bit of rust on the corner there. Let's try and get that off. Oh yeah, it's coming. Nice. Yeah, drink up on that. Right. So look at these tension rods. Oops. So look at these tension rods. Just sitting on CRC is like drastically improved them. It's actually not the rods themselves, it's the washers on them that appear to have a bit of rust. Right, now I'm pretty sure our lugs will be dry enough, so I'll load those up with some CRC. Reassemble this one that I took apart. They are very heavy. It's a shame this one. It's a shame just this one thing is super rusty. I wonder if I can get away with nicking it from somewhere else. Because technically I'm not using the lugs, these lug inserts from the other kit. So if they're the same, I could just swap it out for a clean one. Because it's just a shame that that's like that one thing. Yeah. Yeah, let me have a look. So these are the, so this is the donor kit. You can see these shells are like, just look how shit they are. Look at this. Look at this. That's just like wood, just barely hanging on and missing. All these washers are rusted out, even though the kit is not that rusty. And these are the leg holders for the toms that I want to pilfer. As you can see, they're a lot smaller, and they're not curving with the drum for some reason. So I'm going to pop one of these lugs off and see if it's the same. It won't be because these are different style, but we'll see. If they're the same, we'll use it. And while I'm here, I might as well get all the. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. They're all seized on too. I'm gonna need a multi. Oh, hang on. I might be able to use this. Yeah, just trash. Trash man. Oh, trash man. Hello? There we go. So that's unpleasant. It's like fucking super stuck on. Just fucking trash. Yeah, no, I don't want to do anything with this kit, to be honest. So this has got to be late 80s, early 90s. I mean, shit, I don't even know. Like, it could be even 2000s, and it's just turned to crap. Right, so what are we working with? Look at the state of the inside of that. Just that's the kind of thing you'd expect to see on a kit that was like 50 years old. Oh no, I can tell right away. It's way too long. I mean, they're the right size. This one's surprisingly not rusted, but yeah, way too long. Yeah, look how long it is. Because length doesn't really matter though, does it? Because the thread just goes on. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Because if I do it for this one, they're going to be mismatched. I suppose the other one. Yeah. Oh, this is a floor tom though. I wonder if you can see that's definitely different hardware though. Way different. So that's what's on it, and that's what's come off. So the snare does not match the donor kit. Absolutely. I just realised there's a hole. There's a hole in the hazy. That's disappointing because I was going to use that. That's cooked. Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's donor kit, man. Don't worry, I paid money on this donor kit, and then fucking two kits popped up locally. Well, like a little bit of a trip, but a trip worth it for basically free. And I've gone and dropped money on this. I suppose I had to really because of the lugs being 6 and 8, because that was hard to find from a cheap kit. They're all like 4 and 6, so I'm not complaining about that. Right, let's get these leg holders off while we've got the drum here for our tom, floor tom. Rusty. But I didn't pay more for it than, like parts alone. So that's worth it. I needed all those tension rods. And I've already taken the skin off because I wanted to get into these the floor tom leg holders. And yes, we've got the legs for them as well. But yeah, all the tension rods were there. I made sure before I took it away. I was like, if there was a single thing missing on it, I was going to be like, no, it's no good. I can't use it. But as it is, it turned out that way anyway because I can't use the snare skins and everything stuffed in the hoops on the snare. Well, in my opinion, are stuffed and not appropriate either. What are we doing? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. So look at that. That's that's not supposed to be like that from the factory. Come on, man. Cause these ones aren't frozen on though, so I guess that's something to be thankful for. Look at this though. Look, so there's imperfections there. There's seams here and here, so there's not even one seam. It's two seams for some reason. We've got a piece of ply in here that just has nothing in it, like it's just holes all the way around. And look at this. There's like a bloody look at this. There's like shell warpage there. And the rim is like the bearing edge is like got a wobble in it up and down. You see that? Hard to see. Look at that. There's just a wobble in it. Fucking the people like should be ashamed of themselves. I'm looking at you, Tempo by Dixon. You should be ashamed of yourselves. This is bad manufacturing. Like you got lucky that I can repurpose this for better kit. But like, even that's kind of like, man, those hoops, they better be fucking. I'm going to be disappointed if all the hoops are warped. I think they're alright. It was the snare. The snare was the only one that didn't sit flush on my concrete floor in the garage. So I think we're okay. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Also, the wrap on this is fucking awful. It's black, but it's like every single piece of hardware has cracks under it where they've tightened onto too tight, and that's because they haven't made their hardware go with the curve of the drum, so they had to go extra tight to get it flush. That's why I'm hoping to utilize gaskets under these onto our new drums, onto our Resto Project drums. Right, they can go back in there for now. They're off. Take this hunk of junk away. Get the trash. Right, we're getting there. So it really is only these tension rods. So we've got a little bit of rust on the thread here. They're pretty clean though. And I think we'll pop the washers off and do them separately. That one's missing a washer? Please, no. No, okay, they're in here. Okay, cool. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's put them in there. Drink up on the CRC a bit more. Oh, we're wildly sidetracked because we're supposed to be putting that back together. Put this back together so we can CRC it. So we've got, let's pick our top and our bottom. So that's our bottom. That's our top because it's cleanest. Also, once again, there's a 2. There's a 2 in there. And I think you'll find they've all got 2s in them. No, that says 4. Okay. 4. Two. It's either a 7 or a 2. I'm guessing it's a 2. What? Well, that says 1. Okay, so, okay, that's that out of the window. 4, 1. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know what you mean, man. What do you mean? Okay, putting in our rusty one. It's fully sour seeds though, so it's not going anywhere. And we should be able to squish it down. If I grab in between the springs, which I might not need to do that. Let's do this. So I'm just pushing the spring up till it's in far enough I can get it in past the. There we go. And then it just locks on to the seat. Whoop. See, the spring's not quite lined up, so we'll lock it onto the seat, and boom, we've got our full suspension, whatever that is. It's weird that they're flush. It is strange now that I'm thinking about it. Normally we'd see these above the lug. These will come out a little bit, but these are flush by design. It's good because you can't see the rust. All right, I'm going to load these up with a bit of CRC. We have a proof in them for the future, and getting that shine up. Oh, hello. Just a spot. Nice. Alright, they're doing their thing. Oh, let's put that spot. That's good. That's good. I have to open the. Whew. I think got a little bit. It's not too bright. No, it's not. Sweet. All right. Now what are we looking at? So that's really clean. Happy with that. Maybe just a little bit more through. That's good. Oh, so I had a really good match in Hell Let Loose last night. Just a short one, a little short jaunt. It's probably only, shit, I'll be lucky if it was half an hour. It was full defense. Um, and the squad was like, they're all fairly new to the game. So I was explaining how to do a lot of things, but they were getting it. But they were all talking. The whole squad was talking. It was really, really good in that respect. Um, and we got pushed back 3 times. So we hit 2 points when the game ended. We won because it was defense only. But you know, I was like asking people to help me push up to take out outposts, and you know, it was a real team effort. You know, like we're all listening to each other, we're all trying to help each other. The other team were playing hard, so I'm surprised we won actually. It was definitely possible that we weren't going to win. But yeah, that second last point, we just dug in. They were throwing everything at us. I think I blew up 7 tanks, and that's just me. Because I do anti-tank. So I got 7 of the guys. They kept on bringing them out though. Like I'd almost get them like as soon as they're on the point, they were gone. I don't think I got interfered with at any point when I was trying to take out a tank. The tanks were kind of on their own. So that's unusual for that game. Normally they get somebody following them, pop you from the back if you're trying to take out the tank. So that was cool. Got awesome points. It was such a good game. And I finished there because I was like, it's not going to get any better than that. That was too good a game. But yeah, so hard won. The fact that they pushed us back that many times. The third point was just, it wasn't as organised. But by the time we got the second to last, it was, everyone was kind of in tune, you know? Mm. Well, this one's really clean. Just a little bit of the thread right there. Sweet. Same with this one. That's a bit rough. Got a big nick out of it. I don't think it goes deep enough though to bother around it. Yeah. No, we're not putting onto that part. Hello. This is a little bit. Too left. Far out. It's quite laborious, this part. It's pretty bad. Get this away.
my text in 1 Corinthians 15 chapter 44th and 45th verse. Reads as follows. It was sown a natural fire. It is raised a spiritual fire. And it is so written that the first man, Adam, was made a living soul. And the last Adam was made a living spirit. My friend, blind lemon devil, is dead. And the world today is in mourning over this loss. So we feel that our loss is heaven gained. Big men, educated men, and great men, when they pass on to their eternal home in the sky, command our rest. But when a man that we truly love, all the kindness and inspiration they have given us in our innermost heart, pass on to their reward, we feel that there is a vacancy in our heart that will never be replaced. Let us pause a moment to look at the life of
How
our
did blind lemon die
beloved
anyway?
who was born blind. It is in many respects like that of our Lord Jesus
I
Christ.
should look it up.
Like him unto the age of 30, he was unknown. And also like him in a short space of a little over 3 years, his name and work were known in every home. Again, I refer to our text. I believe that the Lord in blind lemon Jefferson had sown a natural fire and will raise it a spiritual fire. When I was informed of Lemon's death, I thought of our Lord Jesus Christ, how he passed down the Jericho road
Right.
and saw a man who was
I'll get these
born
cooked
blind.
dry.
And his disciples said, Master, who did this? Is this man or his parents? He is a man born blind. And Christ answered, neither did this man or his parents sin, but that I may be manifested in him.
The sun.
Lemon Jefferson
Drink up
was
on some
born
CRC
blind
for a little bit.
and was cut off from all
They're
the
pretty clean.
good things of life that you and I enjoy. He
They're
truly
pretty good
had
actually. If
caused
the rest of the
that.
tension rods in the dome
How
kept
many
clean up
of
like
us
this, I'll be happy.
today are crying to the Lord about our causes? We are the best. Oh Lord, this is too hard for me. Oh Lord, I have a pain here or an ache there. And oh Lord, my life is miserable to me. Did Lemon cry that he was being abused? He did not. As Lemon died with the Lord, so did he live.
Alright, now these washers, that's the real kicker, because they are not good. What are we looking at here? Just terrible, 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 terrible. Both sides, for some reason. Alright, so wait, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not right. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I'm missing a washer. Yeah, missing one. Really? Just check the top of these tension rods. Pretty sure we got them. Yeah, no, they're all. Is there a washer in here? No. Nope. Alright, let me go pilfer one. That's what the donut fits for. Actually, I don't need to pilfer one because I forgot I've actually got spare parts. Look at that. The same size. Yep. Nice shiny one. Not brand new. Wait, they're the same width though. Yes, cool. Right. So I've got 15 of these. What if I do like this? It'll work. Trying to. Not really. Not cleaning up very nice. They need to sit overnight. They might need to sit overnight. Alright. I'm gonna have those sit overnight. I wonder if we've got 15 of these ones. control. So I've got 15 here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They need a bit of a clean up, but these are all new and clean, so I'll put them straight on. Cool, so I need to do 4. Right, so I'll tip these out. And then these can just sit in CRC for a couple of days. Well, actually, for eternity now. And that rust will start to dissolve. Yeah, nice. Cool, and these are good to go. I'll clean this up a little bit. Oh, whoops, we're supposed to keep 4 of these out. I wonder if we can go fishing. I stuffed up now. Because I need to get the 4 that were not rusted to hell. Which ones were they? That one for sure. That one. And that one. Alright. Gloves are going a bit strange. Alright, let's scrub these up. Oh yeah, it's coming up. We're gonna have to, if they don't clean up any better than that, the really rusty ones, I'm gonna have to tumble them for a while. There's a few things that I might need to tumble, and I'm also worried about cleaning up the hoops because they're pretty rough, and the stuff off the donor kit is proving more difficult to clean up than the rustier stuff off the resto kit. Well, that came up all right. Yeah, that one came up all right. Glad. Okay. Too bad. You put that much goddamn lacquer on it. Oops. Okay. It's lost to the ether of the bucket. There we go. That's good because I'm almost done with these gloves. Ugh. Dredged up some random stuff. Right, last one. And that is it. It's, we'll be getting rid of the wet stuff and doing our polish up. This is what I've been looking forward to all day. And timing wise, we're doing very good. But I suspect if we had heads and hoops to do as well, we'd probably take up the whole 4 hours. So far we're on track though with our 4 hours of drum. But yeah, that kit drum, we'll do that tomorrow. That's going to be the kicker, no pun intended. Because it's very big. It is got way more hardware on it. And I believe we've got, it's all complete, so that's really good. And I've got a new hydraulic head, new-ish hydraulic head to put on it, which is blue. So we're going to be able to skin it and everything. So probably it's going to be a 5-hour job. Now I have to get materials for the repair. I might save that till we are doing the finishing touches, because it's more of a cosmetic thing. But we'll see how we go. Maybe I could glue it anyway. Right, okay, that tool needs drying. Okay, cool, we are done with the cleaning. Let's give these a little dry. Cool. Put on there. Okay, I'm done. Got our plastic washers for our lugs. They can go here. Got our tools. We've got wet rag, they can go in there. They can go in there. It's got our lug bolts in it. It's got our washers that can go outside. We're done with the CRC. Alright, we've got our throw. Oops. Our butt. And a couple more throw pieces. Tools. Chemico's done. We'll go outside and dry in the sun a little bit. Let's give this throw a bit of a dry up because it is absolutely soaking in CRC. Don't really want it dripping out onto the Perspex. That's shiny. That's great. That's awesome. Right, we're going to deglove, thankfully. So my hands are starting to, ooh. Yeah, get a bit like that. Alright, let's get rid of this. And the snare wire, that can go out. All right. Just make sure that we're not got too much CRC leaking out of our hardware. Let's give it a quick little polish over. Look at top and bottoms while we're here. And we'll load up our, that's the top. 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 Right, there's our rusty one, so that's the bottom. Cool, happy with that. Oh, that's right, we're going to load them up. Because we're not putting hoops on yet, we might as well load them up with the tension rods. just like a preliminary. Kill, it's not great, that one. No, whatever. Man, they've shown up so good. They're just, there's not a speck of rust on them. It's fantastic. It's going to look really good. Oh. I know what I'm doing. I'm mixing up my tops and bottoms now. Not really. Yeah, that's good. Hello, this one's not going in very nicely. There we go. Yeah, so the vegetable soup I made last night was a bit of a hit. I had some visitors and they scoffed it up. So that was good timing. Because it would have been too much for just some little old me. Hello? Got some cross-threadage going on here, or something? That didn't feel pretty. And also, why is it so loose? Mm. God, there's an old man sneaking out here. they sneeze like. All right. All right. I think we are good. Coolies. Right. Now. It's time. Oh, yeah. Really see the haziness now. Like with the light coming in on it. Look at it. Look at the state of it. Look at this. It is rough. Look at, yeah, I'm not going to get that, whatever that is, out. It's kind of cool though. It's got like a frosted look. And there's nothing for it. We're just going to, we know this is our bottom because it's got the dip in it. We know this is our top because it's got the nice edge. The top is really beautiful. It's a shame that the bottom's, I mean, I guess it's by design, so it has to be. It's like the wooden premieres that I've worked on. We've got some spottage. I don't know what that's all about. Right, so we're going to hit it with the silicone and see what happens. So we're going to do the two coats like usual. Got need a clean buffing cloth. One of the softer ones, preferably. Yep, this one. Yep, that feels good. I guess we'll start with the outside because it will drip in. Okay. Interesting. It's not really. Oh, yeah? Okay, might make a difference. It's soaking it right up, though. Like, it's like instantly gone. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely doing something. Alright, I think we're all the way around. Okay, and while that's soaking in, we'll hit the inside. Oh my gosh, it's working. It's working. It's working. It absolutely is working. My goodness. Oh, yes, it looks so fucking good. Holy shit, it's like diamonds. Look at this shit. Oh my god, it's working. Oh, yes. Fucking, I'm feeling real good. Feeling so good about this. I was worried. I was like, is this going to clean up good? This is cleaning up exactly how I wanted it to. Look at the state of it. Oh, God. And look at this. Look at this. It's... Whoa. Noises. I need two. I need two. I need two rags. This is a two rag job. All right. Now we'll do a bit of a buff. Okay. Oh my goodness! Would you look at the state of this? Look at it. What we went from. There's that haze there. That's not going to come out. That's all right. My goodness, this looks incredible. And the inside, let's go. Would you look at this thing? Look how good it is. Look at it. I see. This is a problem now. Because if I go full in love, then I'm not going to want to sell it. I have to sell it. I have to. Yeah, must sell. Somebody else will love this. But that's just the first coat. Let's keep going. Second coat. I mean, if that is not just a prime example of what this does to plastics, I don't know what is. Because you've seen how it like just takes away those imperfections just by letting light through, essentially. You know, light's not hitting everything and bouncing like crazy. It's reflecting better and passing through better, which is what you want. That's what you want. And the inside as well. So important. It's extra greasy because it's not soaking it up like I thought it would. It's actually sitting on the surface quite a bit. That's all right. I think we're done. Putting on the coats, and let's give it a buff. God, it's so good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's going like a candy shell. It's so good. That's just that hazy mark there. It's not coming out. There's a couple of those, but they're not too bad. Kind of give it a bit of character, I guess. But yeah, we did try to clean it out. I guess it's on the inside more than anything. Yeah, it's on the inside. Look at the state of that. It's really good. Like yeah, the lighting's a bit off. Hang on.
Hello there, Holmes. What are you doing? Oh, Jake, yeah. I'm very amused. Very amused without prayer, you can't do that. Why, you know I can't sing a pray. Can't sing a pray? Why can't
Oh yeah,
even
that's
follow
better.
on guitar can? You don't mean to tell me that old guitar can
See?
sing a pray? Why, certain. All right, let's hear one of them more long music numbers. Art from the tune, the long-haired coon, I hope my dog will catch him soon.
Also, like, man, you should feel it. Feels so smooth and nice. So imagine this blue head. You can see when they drilled it, they've like done a number on it, like they've heated up the plastic a little bit because the original holes don't have these weird stretch marks around them, so they just didn't. Some bastard, some fucking bastard came along and stole what's probably amazing hardware off of this shell, and then whacked on a cheap Japanese stencil hardware. I guess it's part of the story. I don't know. It would have been great if it was original, but then, would we even be able to get our hands on it? Because guess what? That would have been $400 snare US if it was a Rogers Power Tone, which is what I believe it is. We should really measure it, shouldn't we? What do we got? We got 7. So with hoops on, 7.5. By I'm guessing this is 14. Yeah, 14. So 7. Wait, 7? I think my steel snare, like a standard steel snare, is a 6, right? Is this deeper? I know. Rogers did an 8. Did they do a 7? That will require some research. Maybe that's our ticket to identifying this shell. Who did a 7? It was definitely 7 on the dot, wasn't it? Yeah, right on the money. 7. Right, let's put this chrome on. Yeah, before I start with these, so this is the top. No, it's not. Nope. That's the top. Okay. We'll put the throw on first, I think. So that's just the 2 random holes opposite the where they put the. So it should be there. There it is there. So that's the throw. It's feeling good. Got a little bit of CRC build up in there. I might have to do something about that.
Well, somebody's gonna come here and dug up that mule. Oh, brother, let's have a prayer right off here.
Oh, it's seized up again. Interesting. There we go. Don't really want CRC spilling onto the Perspex. Any leaks anywhere would look atrocious. Let's give these another run. Alright. So we got, should be a couple of plastic washers over here. And well, there's one. Okay. It's got to be anyway. I have to go all the way on with the washers first. Okay. These are the right ones, aren't they? Yeah, because the butt has got. Have I put that on back front? No. Well, I have, but let's do it that way. I feel like that would be better against the shell. Ain't no getting cherry gold. Ooh, don't you dare slip it like this snare, sir. Oh, I see. The plastic washers are kind of necessary because otherwise you'll break the plastic now. So these go on this little butt here. And the top is the curved part, if I remember rightly. Or maybe it's the flat. Well, hang on. Maybe we can tell by looking at curved at the bottom. And that should be threaded. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Cool. Right. And zip it. Yeah, that's right. 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 We're gonna go this way. Oh, and we're upside down or the right way out? We're upside down. That little crescent. Nice. All right. This is definitely our top. Yep. That's CRC. All right. Look at this. Oh, God, it's so good. Wait, what's that guy just riffing on the word fire? Fire! It's fire! See, these kids today aren't coming up with anything new. It's fire. It's fire in the 1920s. Yeah, hell of a foot. Mm. Parasticks. The bandit. Oh no. Right now I have to be gentle here because I don't want to give it too much biscuits. Because I don't want to crack the shell and I don't want to mark it. Well, don't be doing that. Oh, for goodness sakes. What's an umbrella mix? Come on, I keep slipping. We're living in the last days in the 1920s. Holy shit. It's all in that, by that logic, we're always living in the last days. Yeah. This very world that you're living in. I hear you. It's in a hell of a fix. Get right, get woke, or get lost, because this whole world's in a hell of a fix. Okay. Okay. Getting there. Now I'm going to go through these legs again and just make sure they're nice and straight, because I feel like with these, with the holes that are drilled, because they've probably been drilled by a nincompoop, they're probably like a little bit wonky. So I'll try and get them nice and straight, at least straight to the eye. I don't know how perfect we're going to be able to get them. Malibu mix. I think we're back around to the start. That's this guy. Meow, paper. Picking up a new paper. Yeah, pick up that newspaper. What the hell's this? This isn't good enough for a top. I'm getting polished. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good enough for a top now. Right, I'm gonna eyeball this. Oh yeah, you can see where the old hardware was now that I've cleaned the shell. You can see that in the camera. See, there's like a little line. See that little? Well, you can't really see it. There's a little line. Yeah, there it is, just outside the lug that's on there, and it's slightly bigger and slightly shorter, but not a lot. So that kind of confirms my theory that this is a Rogers, because the Rogers lugs are almost identical to this, other than the fact that they sweep there's not. This isn't flat here. The lug sweeps up or down depending on how you're looking at it. Right now, eyeball this. So that one's pretty good. That one could go that way a little bit, actually. Okay. And that one can go. This whole thing needs to come up, actually. Here we go. No! And I've done it. Scratched it. Scratched it. That fucking sucks. There was no big scratches on it anywhere. Just like hazy marks. Fuck. Shit. Oh, you bitch. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that is... It's really bad. That's like as bad as the one I put on the Hoffner. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing it. Because I don't want to put any marks in it. Oh man. Show stream. This is the dangers we take. And there it is. Right there. Right there. Under that little finger there. Big old gash from a screwdriver right down the fucking length of it. Damn. That's not coming out. Oh, it's so bad. So much depth to it. Oh, I feel like a fury. Walking away. See, I mean, now, if I was doing this as a profession, what do we do? We would have to sand it. We'd have to polish it out by hand. Am I going to do that? No. Is it because I'm lazy? Yes. No. It's because it's part of the story now for me. Like, yeah, it sucks, but like, look how good it looks though. It's attracting the dust like crazy for some reason. Oh, I'll give it a good polish when I get the heads on. That's a good point. Will it be as noticeable with our coloured head on? Probably not. I'm hoping it definitely will be. Maybe we can polish out the worst of it with like a little bit of Kimiko. Shit, you suck. Sir? Yeah, anyway, so if this were a client's shell, we'd have to be doing that. We'd have to be polishing that out. There's no way that we could get away with a mark like that. So is it good enough for us? Yes. Alright, I'm going to go and store this. I'm going to wrap this in a towel so it doesn't get any shit happening to it. Fuck. What's big wrap? Right? We got nothing. Blanky? It's an old pillowcase. Will that fit over it? Is this going to fit? It's a bit tight. No, it's not going to fit. Right, well that's all we can do for now. I will find something to wrap it in. I don't know. Something outside. Maybe we can wrap it in this. That's a bit weird though. I'm out of giant rings. These are all little. Okay. Anyway, that's our Perspex Snare. Yep. Personal signature by Jamix on the inside there. Yeah. So, yeah, just so you know. Just so you know it's me. But man, overall, super happy. Like, my goodness. How cool did this just delicious, all over delicious. Look at the state of this. And we're getting new hoops for it. Blue color head. It's going to be fantastic. I'll try and track down that snare I've got somewhere. The snare wire. I don't know where I put it. It was brand spanking. It's flying around somewhere. Unless I've already used it and I've just forgotten I used it. That's entirely possible as well. Right, thanks for checking out my content, and we'll see you tomorrow for the kick drop.